The Kingston HyperX Cloud Alpha are not new. These headsets have been around for over 5 years and still going. The highlight of the HyperX Cloud Alpha is the affordable price and the metal construction, alongside its black and red design. However, given how much these headsets have been replicated by others, can these headsets be competitive today? The HyperX Cloud Alpha has been known for delivering a good sound and being well made. And to give you some context for those that think that build quality is not that important for headsets, yours truly has gone through not one, not two, but 4 headsets in 5 years. Why? Because the build quality is not what it used to be. A headset gets constant usage, and if certain parts are not made well, they will break and you will be forced to replace the entire headset, as spare parts are not easy to find. Back to the HyperX Cloud Alpha, the design is classic, with a black color on everything and red accents on the metal arms, headband stitching and the HyperX logo. While some headsets made by HyperX did come with different colors, the HyperX Cloud Alpha does not. The black with red accents is the single variant you can get, and that might be an issue for those that want to color match their systems. Also, no RGB whatsoever, also no LEDs for that matter. The ear cups of the headsets are made from the typical leather that is not really leather. This will get wear marks and peel off in time, but that's how all of them are. In terms of the ergonomics of these earpads, they are soft and allow some degree of breathability. The headband has the same material as the earpads, but fortunately it uses stitching to keep itself together. This is great to see, as stitches are better in terms of reliability than adhesive. Just for your reference, a large HyperX logo is engraved into the material on the top of the headband. It's a subtle design element that adds more depth to the design of the headset. The HyperX Cloud Alpha uses 2 dual-chamber 50mm drivers for its audio. These drivers are advertised to reduce distortions and separate the mid and high frequencies for a better audio quality. How true this is remains to be seen, but 50mm drivers have been the standard for many years for quality headsets. The adjustment is done on the headband, and thankfully it's all manual and not one of those weird self-adjusting systems that often doesn't work. The metal frame that is part of the headband and holds the earpads together has little round notches which act as the levels of the adjustment. You can simply pull or push on each earpad to adjust its height. The left and right indicators are subtle, as they are printed on the inner side of the lower part of the headband. Not the best placement in the world, but it works. Apart from the 50mm drivers, another great feature is the modular cable system. It's simple, the headsets have 2 audio jacks connectors, and you have the options of either using a long or a short cable, while having the microphone installed or not. Speaking of the cables and modular system, the HyperX Cloud Alpha has a few accessories included: a carrying pouch, a braided cable, a cable splitter, a detachable microphone, and that's about it. The headset has all its controls located on the main cable, this being an inline control system after all. The controls include a volume knob and a microphone mute switch. The downside of an inline controller is that it does not have a static position, as it would have been if it were to be installed on the sides of the headsets. The microphone is good enough for a gaming microphone, but don't expect more. It's clear and your voice will get passed through to others. The highlight of this microphone is the noise cancelling, which is good. While not completely removing the ambient noise, it will suppress a lot of it with ease. In addition to being detachable, this microphone has its own windscreen and is flexible and easy to shape. The audio performance of these headsets is great, well balanced with good bass that will not overpower the mid and high frequencies. In fact, this is one of those headsets that is so balanced that the bass is not strong enough for some people. However, that can be easily fixed through an equalizer or, better, a DAC or amp system. The sound is good across the range, and in gaming it's the same situation. The explosions have a good weight to them and the mid and low frequencies are well defined. I'd say that the bass not being strong enough could be an advantage for those that are looking into the competitive sports of video games, especially first-person shooters, as the lower the intensity of the bass will leave room for hearing footsteps. In terms of ergonomics, these headsets are great. I've been using them as my daily drivers for a few weeks now, and they are comfortable even after 5 or 6 hours of constant usage. The earpads do isolate the background noise and they have a tendency to warm up, but it is something that you can live with. The Headband with its aluminum frame offers a solid feel once adjusted, and the clamping force is just alright, not too light and thankfully not too tight. The Kingston HyperX Cloud Alpha is a great all-round headset. It works great for gaming and it is still good for music and general usage. Its balanced sound makes it ideal for production work and light video work as well. The main issue with these drivers, at least for some, is the weaker than expected bass. Don't get me wrong, the bass is good, but it could have been a bit stronger. The biggest advantage of the HyperX Cloud Alpha over the competition is its price. With a price tag of around $70 to $80 US, it's a good buy. Another great thing about these headsets is the ease of usage. No drivers required, no always online software, and no useless RGB that will complicate the situation. If you want a good pair of headsets that offer a balanced sound with a modular cable system and good ergonomics, then the HyperX Cloud Alpha is a good choice. For me, these have become my daily headsets. If you like this review, then you might consider subscribing for more, and if you want to support me in a direct way, then in the description below you will find the links for both the Patreon and the Subscriber Star pages of this channel.